The story doesn't begin in a stadium, but on a windswept land where dreams ran barefoot across cracked concrete. We're about to journey through the extraordinary life of Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, from a poor boy on the island of Madeira to a global phenomenon with statues, scandals, and silverware in his shadow. This is no dry list of statistics. This will be a journey told in heartbeats, locker room echoes, and voices from his past. Along the way, I'll unveil over 500 facts, layered into stories you'll feel, not just hear. Let's begin. Part 1. Barefoot Beginnings. 1. Cristiano Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, the capital of the Portuguese island Madeira. 2. His family lived in a small tin-roof house in the working-class parish of Santo Antonio, where water sometimes leaked through the ceiling. 3. He was the youngest of 4 children, 2 older sisters, Elma and Katia, and an older brother, Hugo. 4. His mother, Maria Dolores, was a cook and cleaning woman who worked multiple jobs to support the family. 5. His father, Jose Denis Aveiro, was a municipal gardener and kit man at a local football club, Andorinha. 6. The name Ronaldo was inspired by Ronald Reagan, the actor-turned-U.S. president whom his father admired. 7. As a boy, Cristiano was nicknamed Cry Baby in Portuguese, Bibi Chorão. Because if his teammates didn't pass him the ball, he would burst into tears. 8. But they also called him Little B, a Bellinha, because of how fast he buzzed around the pitch. 9. He would kick anything round, plastic bottles, rolled-up socks, oranges, on the rough slopes of Madeira's hills. 10. He often skipped homework to play football until it was too dark to see the ball. 11. At the age of 6, he joined Andorinha, where his father worked. 12. He quickly became known for his dribbling, though he was so thin that parents and coaches doubted he'd ever be strong enough for a career. 13. His family was so poor that when he started training at Nacional, he often borrowed boots that were too big for his feet. 14. In 1997, at age 12, he impressed coaches during a trial with Sporting CP, one of Portugal's big 3 clubs. 15. That same year, he left home for Lisbon, a huge leap for a boy who'd never lived away from his island. 16. He cried for months, missing his mother and his island's ocean wind. 17. Kids at the Sporting Academy teased him for his Madeiran accent, and once he got into a fistfight over it. 18. Determined to prove himself, he trained harder than anyone, doing push-ups in his dorm at night. 19. He told his roommate once, "One day, people will know my name everywhere. I'll be the best." 20. By 14, he believed his football skills were more than a hobby. They were his only path out of poverty. 21. At 15, he was diagnosed with a racing heart, a condition that could have ended his career before it began. 22. He underwent laser surgery, a procedure done in the morning, after which he was back at training within days. 23. Coaches said he was relentless, practicing tricks and dribbles until his legs gave out. 24. At 16, he moved up to Sporting's first-team training squad, something few players his age had done. 25. One coach remembered him spending extra hours kicking the ball against a wall, trying to perfect both feet. 26. His mother often mailed him care packages of island-made food, which he shared with teammates. 27. Though skinny, he was already clocking some of the fastest sprint times in the academy. 28. He famously trained with ankle weights and resistance bands tied to his waist to build muscle and speed. 29. He cried after every poor game, not from ego, but from a fear he might lose his shot at saving his family. 30. In 2002, at just 17, he made his debut for Sporting senior team. 31. On August 6, 2003, Sporting CP played Manchester United in a friendly match to inaugurate the new Estadio José Alvalade. 32. Ronaldo dazzled with his speed and footwork, so much that United's defenders asked Sir Alex Ferguson to sign him. 33. After that match, Ferguson cancelled United's planned bid for another player and bought Ronaldo for £12.24 million, a record fee for a teenager at the time. 34. At 18, Ronaldo flew to Manchester, unable to speak English, but already whispering to himself, "They'll know me here." 35. He chose a number 7, worn previously by legends like George Best, Eric Cantona, and David Beckham. 36. Ronaldo later said, "Wearing 7 gave me an extra pressure, but pressure is what turns coal into diamonds." 37. His debut for Manchester United came on August 16, 2003, as a substitute against Bolton. 38. The crowd gave him a standing ovation after just 30 minutes on the pitch. 39. He was marked early on for too many stopovers and not enough end product. 40. But by 2006, he was putting up double-digit goals and assists per season. 41. Off the pitch, he lived in a modest home with his mother and brother. Fame hadn't yet soaked into his bones. 42. In 2005, tragedy struck. His father, Dennis, died of alcohol-related illness at just 52. 43. Ronaldo refused to drink alcohol from that day onward, and he never has to this day. 44. That loss, he later said, made him train harder. He wanted his father to watch from above. 45. Ronaldo began weight training intensely, transforming his lean frame into a machine of muscle and agility. 46. In 2007, he bought his mother a mansion in Portugal and said, "You'll never clean someone else's house again." 47. That year, he won his first Premier League title and PFA Player of the Year. 48. In 2008, he scored 42 goals in all competitions and helped Manchester United win the Champions League. 49. He won his first Ballon d'Or that year, becoming the first United player to do so since George Best. 50. Ronaldo was no longer just a star. He was becoming a legend in the making. Let us dive deeper, beyond the headlines and goal counts, into the marrow of Cristiano Ronaldo's journey through Manchester, and into the most storied club in football history. We continue with Part 2, The Sharp Edge of Glory, Manchester United to Real Madrid. Football 51. Cristiano Ronaldo's early training sessions at Manchester United often left staff in awe and concern. He would be the last to leave the training ground, sometimes asking security guard to keep the floodlights on. Sometimes we'd find him at Carrington in the dark, doing sprints alone, recalled a coach. We had to remind him that recovery was part of training, too. He once trained with ankle weights and resistance bands for hours after a full 90-minute session, sweating until his socks were soaked through his boots. Gold medal 52. His drive was so intense that some teammates jokingly called him the machine, but behind the scenes, not everyone was amused. He refused sweets and soda at team dinners. He would mock others for not taking training seriously. Wayne Rooney remembered once eating a chocolate bar at lunch. Ronaldo stared at him in disbelief. "You eat that?" he asked. Rooney laughed it off, but Ronaldo didn't smile. He said, "I don't put junk into my body. I want to be the best." Do you? 53. He studied footage of Brazilian Ronaldo, Figo, Zidane, and George Best, but not for enjoyment. He studied them like a surgeon studies anatomy. He'd pause, rewind, zoom in, said Rio Ferdinand. He was obsessed with movement, how players open space, how they finish one-on-ones. Ronaldo once watched a George Best goal for 45 minutes, just to understand how Best shifted his hips. That's how his signature cut-ins, elasticos, and stopovers evolved, not from flair, but from analysis. Crying Face 54. The death of his father in 2005 hit him harder than any defender ever would. His father, Dennis Avero, died of liver failure in a London hospital at age 52. Ronaldo was just 20. He never got to see me win a Ballon d'Or. He never saw me lift the Champions League. It hurts. After the funeral, Ronaldo trained twice a day for weeks. When asked why, he replied, "Because grief can destroy you, or it can sharpen you. I chose a second. Trophy 55. Ronaldo helped Manchester United to 3 consecutive Premier League titles, 2006-07, 2007-08, and 2008-09. During that period, he scored 66 league goals. He transformed from tricky winger to goal-scoring machine. Sir Alex Ferguson told him before the 2007-08 season, "Stop beating men for fun. Start beating them for goals." Ronaldo listened and exploded. In 2008, he scored a bullet header in the Champions League final versus Chelsea and was named the tournament's top scorer. Briefcase 56. In 2009, Real Madrid bought Cristiano Ronaldo for €94 million, a world record fee at the time. The club presented him at the Santiago Bernabeu in front of 80,000 fans, a welcome-only match by Diego Maradona in Naples. He wore a white suit and said simply, "This is the greatest club in the world. I want to make history." Open Book 57. The move to Madrid wasn't just about money. It was about immortality. Ronaldo idolized Spanish legends like Raúl and Zidane. But more than that, he wanted to leave a legacy larger than club loyalty. "I felt I had given everything to United," he later said. "Now I needed to write a new chapter." Sir Alex Ferguson tried to delay the move for another year. Ronaldo agreed, but made him promise, "You'll let me go next summer." Weightlifter #58. Ronaldo's body fat percentage at Madrid medical testing was 7%. Elite sprinters averaged 10 to 11%. He tested with the explosiveness of a 20-year-old Olympic sprinter at 24. Madrid's medical staff reportedly gasped. "He's not human," said one doctor. His sprint acceleration was so fast, Real adjusted their training schedules to prevent strain injuries to other players trying to keep up. Bullseye 59. In his first season at Madrid, Ronaldo scored 33 goals in 35 games, despite injuries and intense pressure. His home debut was a brace. By match day 5, he had already scored in every game. Opponents booed. Spanish media questioned his ego. Teammates admitted they were intimidated by his intensity. But Ronaldo replied, "They don't have to like me. They'll learn to respect the numbers." Cross swords #60. The rivalry with Lionel Messi became both myth and mirror, a battle that elevated them both. Messi was Barcelona's magician, quiet, fluid, poetic. Ronaldo was a warrior, powerful, dramatic, relentless. Together, they scored over 1,200 combined career goals, won 12 Ballon d'Ors, and traded hat-tricks like chess moves. "I don't hate Messi," Ronaldo once said. "He makes me better." The next thunderous chapter, 2015 to 2018, the three-peat era and Ronaldo's final act in Madrid, is waiting. Football 61. His first goal for Real Madrid came just 35 minutes into his debut. It was August 29, 2009. Ronaldo stepped up to the penalty spot against Deportivo La Coruna. The stadium was vibrating. He buried it calmly, eyes ice-cold. The Bernabeu erupted. Madrid had found its new king. He'd end the season with 33 goals, a club record for a debut year. Moneybag 62. At €94 million, Ronaldo's transfer shattered every football financial record. Florentino Perez called it an investment in greatness. The press called it madness. But shirt sales alone recouped over €30 million in weeks. Stadium attendance surged. TV rights exploded. This wasn't just a transfer, it was an economic revolution. Weightlifter #63. Ronaldo changed the culture at Real Madrid. He trained longer than anyone, ate cleaner, slept earlier. Other stars, Kaká, Benzema, Higuaín, followed his lead. He turned Los Blancos into a high-performance fortress. A teammate once said, "He wasn't just the best. He made you believe you could be too." Trophy 64. In 2011, he broke the all-time single-season La Liga scoring record, 41 goals. He did it with thunderous headers, swerving rockets, toe pokes, volleys, every weapon in the arsenal. And he did it with a smile that dared defenders to try again. He was becoming more than a player. He was turning into a storm. Gold medal 65. He won his first Ballon d'Or as a Madrid player in 2013. When he received the award, he cried, not because of the gold orb in his hands, but because his son was there to watch it. He looked at the boy and said, "Never doubt yourself, even when they all do." 66. Ronaldo's rivalry with Messi reached peak intensity in this era. El Clasico became more than a football match. It was gladiatorial. Messi versus Ronaldo. Barca versus Madrid. Poetic instinct vs sculpted power. From 2010 to 2018, they traded 8 Ballon d'Ors between them and pushed each other into legend. Rocket 67. Ronaldo perfected his knuckleball free-kick technique. One strike against Arsenal in the Champions League defied physics. Ball moving straight, then violently dropping mid-air. Goalkeepers had nightmares. Fans had posters. That shot style became synonymous with his name. Broken Heart 68. His father never saw him play for Real Madrid. Denis Avero passed away in 2005, just before Ronaldo's true ascent. Ronaldo admitted in interviews that he sometimes looks to the sky after scoring, hoping his father sees him. That absence, raw, permanent, drives him more than applause ever could. Chart with upward trend 69. Every season from 2010 to 2018, Ronaldo scored 50-plus goals in all competitions. Let that sit in. 50-plus goals for 8 straight years. Messi was the only other human doing anything remotely similar. He wasn't just setting records. He was building a tower of immortality. Wolf Face 70. He developed a goal celebration that became iconic, the jump spin Siu. It wasn't planned. One day he did it instinctively. The crowd echoed it back. Soon, kids mimicked it in parks. Gamers spammed it in FIFA. Opponents loathed it. That roar, Siu, became a global war cry for belief. Part 4. The 3 peak years, immortality forged in fire. Facts 71 to 83. 2015 to 2018, Cristiano's final Madrid era. Cross swords #71. Real Madrid won the Champions League 3 times in a row. 2016, 2017, 2018. No team had done that in the modern era. Ronaldo was a spear. He scored in every knockout round, a predator in full bloom. Analysts ran out of adjectives. Commentators just screamed. Bullseye 72. In 2017, he scored a hat-trick against Atletico in the semifinal and silenced the stadium. He held a finger to his lips, walked with calm through chaos. He wasn't just winning. He was controlling the narrative. 73. Against Juventus in the 2018 quarterfinals, he scored a bicycle kick that made Buffon applaud. Fans stood. Juventus fans. It was airborne art. The ball kissed the net like poetry, finishing its final line. Even Zidane called it the greatest Champions League goal I've ever seen. Man #boy 74. His son began playing in Madrid's youth system, already showing signs of inherited magic. Ronaldo watched from the sidelines, whispering instructions, smiling rarely. He wasn't just shaping a boy. He was building a mirror. Scroll 75. He became Real Madrid's all-time top scorer, with 451 goals in just 438 games. Let that math sink in. More than a goal per game. For almost a decade. Legends like Raul and Di Stefano watched from the stands, nodding in respect. He'd eclipsed them all. Aeroplane departure 76. In 2018, after 9 years of glory, he left Real Madrid. Tears. Applause. Fans held signs that read, "Thank you for every miracle." He hugged Marcelo for a full minute and walked into the tunnel one last time. Madrid would never be the same. 77. Ronaldo maintained the lowest body fat percentage in La Liga, just under 7%. Peak athleticism. His body was a machine tuned for war. He trained at 2 a.m. sometimes. Not because he had to, because he needed to. Gold Sports Medal 78. He was named UEFA Best Player in Europe 3 times during this period. And yet, each time he said, "I want more." Not greed, hunger. Fire 79. His Madrid jersey became the most sold football shirt globally for 7 consecutive years. Over 1.4 million units in 2017 alone. He wasn't just a player. He was a living brand. 80. Scientists studied his sprint form to improve Olympic athlete performance. Biomechanical labs in Sweden and Germany analyzed his runs frame by frame. They called his acceleration unmatched in non-track athletes. Cristiano Ronaldo had become a specimen. 81. Defenders began triple marking him, sometimes fouling intentionally just to slow him down. Didn't matter. He'd still find space. A flick, a turn, a leap above the clouds. You could shadow him. You couldn't contain him. Globe showing Europe Africa 82. During this era, he became the most followed athlete on social media. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, billions of eyes, millions of hearts. Yet in interviews, he still said, "The only pressure I care about is from my mother." 83. He left Madrid with 16 major trophies, for Ballon d'Ors, and the adoration of a generation. But he wasn't done. Not even close. He was already planning the next evolution. Classical building #84. When Ronaldo signed for Juventus in 2018, 520,000 jerseys were sold within 24 hours. That number shattered Serie A records and even outpaced the jersey launches of most NBA teams combined. Juventus stock rose by 30% in a week. Turin didn't just sign a footballer, it summoned a brand, an army, a storm of cameras, fans, analysts, and believers. The city braced for glory. 85. At Juventus, Ronaldo was 33, but shattered every age expectation. He scored 101 goals in 134 games, a ratio only matched by legends in their prime. He won 2 Serie A titles, 2 Italian Super Cups, and led the league in scoring. He didn't slow down. He redefined the concept of prime. 86. Sports scientists at Juventus said his body showed the fitness of a 20-year-old. He clocked 7% body fat and over 50% muscle mass, both elite even among world-class athletes. Teammates reportedly couldn't keep up with his sprint drills. He was a biological paradox, growing older but testing younger. Fire 87. In 2019, he scored a hat-trick against Atletico Madrid to overturn a 2-0 first-leg deficit in the Champions League. Critics had written Juve off. Ronaldo responded with fire. After the third goal, he turned to the roaring crowd, arms wide, mouth open. "This is why they bought me." It was a kind of night that burns itself into football mythology. Shield #88. His arrival sparked a new defensive intensity across Serie A. Clubs began investing in taller, quicker centre-backs. Midfield started pressing higher. The Ronaldo effect made an entire league level up. Crown **89. In 2020, he became the fastest player to reach 50 goals in Serie A history, doing it in just 61 games. He was the oldest Golden Boot winner in Italian football that year. He didn't just compete in a new league. He conquered it. Scroll 90. Ronaldo left Juventus in 2021 with more goals and games in all competitions. He was 36. But he still ran the channels like a 25-year-old, still leapt like a ballet dancer, still trained like a soldier. He waved goodbye to Turin with a legacy sealed in ink and raw. European Castle 91. His return to Manchester United was announced with a single word: home. Instagram shut down for minutes due to traffic. United's website crashed. Old Trafford tickets sold out in under 30 minutes. The Theatre of Dreams reopened for its prodigal king. Bullseye 92. In his second debut, Ronaldo scored a brace against Newcastle. The crowd, the world, even his critics, stood in awe. The second goal? A sprint through space, then a low finish past a keeper that sliced through the years. He wasn't reliving his past. He was rewriting it. Broken Heart 93. Manchester United's form collapsed under internal politics. Ronaldo, despite scoring 24 goals, grew frustrated. He gave a now infamous interview, calling out the club's regression, lack of ambition, and betrayal. Some called it a mistake. Others called it courage. One thing was clear: he would never stand idle in the face of mediocrity. Airplane departure 94. In December 2022, Ronaldo signed with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, becoming the highest-paid athlete in world history, €200 million per year. But it wasn't about money. Ronaldo became the spark for an entire footballing movement. Saudi Arabia launched an era of ambition, attracting global stars. Ronaldo was a lighthouse. 95. His arrival in Riyadh was met with fireworks drones, and 25,000 fans chanting his name at Mosul Park. A mural was painted overnight. Children mimicked his celebration in the streets. The Middle East had its gladiator. Trophy 96. In his first full season, Ronaldo scored over 40 goals across all competitions. His fitness never dipped. His hunger never dulled. He was playing for legacy now, for the chapters that would outlive him. Chart with upward trend *** 97. Al Nassr's global following grew by 7 million in 3 months. Jerseys sold out in over 30 countries. Entire academies were launched in his name. He'd once inspired Madeira. Now he was igniting continents. Globe showing Europe Africa 98. He became a UN tourism ambassador, promoting Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cultural exchange. The kid who once scrubbed his own boots was now a global bridge between civilizations. He was no longer just an athlete. He was heritage in motion. Gemstone 99. Ronaldo's influence prompted sports brands to expand into Africa, the Gulf, and Southeast Asia. Nike, EA Sports, Herbalife all launched new regional campaigns featuring him. He wasn't just adapting to a new frontier. He was building one. Open Book 100. In a 2023 interview, he was asked what keeps him going. He replied, "I'm not chasing perfection. I'm chasing forever." The journalist paused, smiled. "And what does forever look like?" Ronaldo, "It looks like my son wearing the number 7 one day." Legacy isn't what you leave. It's what you launch. Part 6. Beyond the Pitch, Legacy, Fatherhood, and the Echo of Greatness. Facts 101 to 110. The man behind the legend. Man #girl #boy 101. Ronaldo's children are the center of his universe. He said, "They are my trophies." He teaches them discipline, how to swim, how to show respect, and how to love who they are. His pass the ball to millions. But his most cherished passes are the ones he plays barefoot in the garden with his son. Baby Angel 102. In 2022, he lost one of his newborn twins. The tragedy broke him. But days later, he played. He scored. He pointed to the sky. The stadium stood in silence. Even rival fans applauded. That moment wasn't about goals. It was about grief and grace. Hospital 103. Ronaldo regularly funds surgery for children with cancer and rare illnesses. He does so anonymously. One family said, "He didn't want thanks, just for our daughter to smile again." This side of Ronaldo doesn't trend, but it defines him. Speech Balloon 104. He mentors young players privately. One Academy graduate said Ronaldo sent him a 3-minute voice note after a bad game. "He told me one bad match is a lesson, not a verdict." He lifts in silence. That's power. House with Flower 105. His mother, Dolores, remains his emotional foundation. He bought her homes, took her to every award show, and credits her sacrifice as the reason he became who he is. In every major match, he calls her first. Every victory is hers. 106. Ronaldo reads self-development books and keeps a journal. One entry read, "Am I better today than yesterday?" Growth isn't optional. It's ritual. Dove #107. He has been offered roles in movies, but declines them. "Football is my cinema," he once said. He doesn't play characters. He becomes legacy. Books 108. A university in Canada offers a course on his life. It's not about football. It's about psychology, branding, resilience. One professor called him the Shakespeare of sports. 109. Studies of Ronaldo's DNA and recovery rates are now referenced in elite sports science programs. He's not just breaking records. He's shaping textbooks. Dizzy 110. In Madeira, a statue of Ronaldo watches a coast. Beneath it, a plaque reads, "To dream is to do." Tourists come, place jerseys at the base, whisper wishes. Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't just live in history books. He lives in hearts, in homes, in horizons. 111. Cristiano Ronaldo became the first human to surpass 500 million followers on social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. His name became omnipresent. Every photo he posts, every word he utters, echoes across half the planet. In a digital age ruled by attention, Ronaldo became its emperor, not through gimmicks, but consistency, awe, and presence. His followers span every continent. Children in Lagos chant his name. Billboards in Mumbai flash his silhouette. A Syrian boy once wrote on a wall with charcoal, "Ronaldo gives me hope." He's more than an athlete. He's a symbol, a signal flare for ambition. 112. Ronaldo's relationship with his children reflects a softer side rarely seen on the pitch. He braids his daughter's hair. He attends school recitals with a quiet smile. He takes his boys to training sessions, teaching them discipline, not just drills. "I tell them, everything you want must be owned," he says. And they listen, not because he's famous, but because they see the same man every day, a father who believes in effort over entitlement. 113. Cristiano's body composition at age 36 mirrored that of elite athletes in their mid-20s. He maintained 7% body fat, with muscle mass around 50%, levels found in peak sprinters. The secret? Ruthless consistency. Ice baths after late-night games. No alcohol. No fast food. Sleep-optimized the cycles, not hours. Scientists examined him and concluded, he's biologically younger than his age. Ronaldo replied, "It's not genetics, it's obsession." Scales #114. His business empire now spans hotels, gyms, fragrances, fashion, and even tech. Under the CR7 brand, he co-owns the Pestana CR7 hotels in Lisbon, Madrid, New York, and Marrakesh. Each is sleek, athletic-themed, and pulsating with his personality. He launched a line of denim, sunglasses, and cologne. His gyms, CR7 Fitness, incorporate elite regimens inspired by his training. But it's not vanity. It's legacy. He builds what he believes in, excellence everywhere. Film projector #115. His biographical film Ronaldo, 2015, revealed a world rarely shown: pressure, parenting, and personal silence. One scene lingers, him in a dark hotel room, holding his son's hand, whispering a prayer before a big match. Critics expected vanity. They got vulnerability. The world finally saw the price of greatness. The film doesn't dramatize. It documents. What emerges isn't just a star, but a man weighed by dreams. Microphone #116. In interviews, he's learned to control the narrative with surgical precision. He deflects criticism with charm, praises rivals with dignity, and never strays from his message. Belief, effort, focus. I respect Messi. We push each other. He doesn't fuel controversy. He transcends it. Even hostile interviewers admit, Ronaldo walks in like a movie star, but listens like a monk. Bar chart 117. He obsessively studies his own footage, every mischance, every mistake. In his home theater, he re-watches games alone. Not for entertainment, for evolution. He keeps a handwritten notebook where he tracks angles, defensive habits, body posture. A defender's hesitation frame by frame. It's not vanity. It's an athlete dissecting himself to perfection. Joystick #118. He has appeared on multiple FIFA video game covers, becoming the face of digital football for a generation. To many kids, Ronaldo wasn't first a real man. He was a glowing avatar, a flick of the joystick, a backflip celebration. That crossover matters. He exists both in reality and simulation. Like Jordan in sneakers or Ali on grainy tape, Ronaldo became timeless through pixels. Gold Sports Medal 119. Despite his fame, he still signs every shirt, poses for every fan, and thanks stadium staff by name. A ball boy once said, "He remembered me." 3 years later, he tips cleaners, hugs bus drivers, gives his boots to mascots. No cameras needed. It's habit, not performance. In a world of fame fatigue, Ronaldo remains grateful. That's his secret ingredient. Candle #120. He visits his father's grave in Madeira quietly, often late at night. No entourage, no press, just a man in memory. He once said, "He never saw me win the Champions League." That's what still hurts. He leaves flowers, whispers things the world will never hear, then returns to the spotlight, his flame relit. 121. At age 37, Cristiano Ronaldo was still ranked among the top 3 fastest players in the world. During the 2022 season, he clocked 38.6 kilometers per hour in a sprint against Villarreal, just fractions behind players over a decade younger. He wasn't coasting on reputation. He was rewriting physics. To maintain this, Ronaldo adheres to a training regimen that's borderline mythic. 5 gym sessions daily, ice baths, cryotherapy, altitude chambers, even hypoxic sleep pods to simulate high-altitude recovery. His motto? Train while they sleep, win while they rest. 122. He's been diagnosed as having superior anticipatory skills, seeing plays unfold before they happen. Sports neurologists observed that Ronaldo's brain lights up faster than average during decision-making. He processes visual cues at an elite speed. It's why he seems to know where to run before a cross is even launched. He reads the air, said one researcher. It's like watching instinct evolve in real time. Books 123. Ronaldo has quietly funded youth education programs in Portugal, Africa, and the Middle East. In 2019, he paid for the construction of a new wing in a Lisbon school where immigrant children study. He also donates school kits in Palestine and Jordan and funded 20 mobile classrooms in Mozambique. But he never publicizes these acts. I don't need applause for doing what's right, he told a journalist. Scales #124. His legal battles with image rights set precedent in European football law. When he joined Real Madrid, Ronaldo's legal team insisted on a clause that gave him full control of his image, rare at the time. That move inspired players like Neymar, Mbappe, and Holland to do the same. CR7 wasn't just a brand. He was a movement in athlete autonomy. Gold military medal #125. In 2016, Portugal awarded him the Grand Officer of the Order of Prince Henry, the country's highest civilian honor. He wore a tuxedo, teared up as the president spoke. The citation called him a symbol of our people's dreams, a flag on 2 legs. He accepted it not as a footballer, but as a son of Portugal. For every grandmother who prayed during my games, he said. Explosion symbol 126. His workout videos have been credited with inspiring entire generations to hit the gym. CR7 abs is one of the most searched fitness terms globally. His YouTube clips, often showing grueling core workouts, have led to record sales in home fitness gear. He doesn't just post workouts. He shows discipline in motion, sweat turned sacred. Television 127. His interviews have become masterclasses in mental fortitude. He speaks in absolutes. Clarity, intent, no filler. They call it arrogance. I call it belief. Talent is not enough. You must become addicted to evolution. Coaches worldwide now play his speeches before matches, not for tactics, but mindset. Seedling 128. He has planted forests in his home region of Madeira as part of reforestation efforts. In 2021, after devastating wildfires swept the area, Ronaldo funded a 15-hectare replanting project. He said, "My roots are here. I'll always protect them." Each tree was tagged with a child's name from the region, hope rooted in soil. Film projector #129. A documentary crew once followed Ronaldo for 30 days. They ended up with over 400 hours of footage. What shocked them most wasn't his training, but his silence. He often sat still between sessions, alone in thought. He kept a handwritten journal. Pages filled with motivational phrases, diagrams of goals scored, future plans. One entry simply read, "I am not done." Footprints 130. His footprint was immortalized in bronze outside the Santiago Bernabeu, and again in gold outside his childhood home. Madrid's tribute marks where he made history, but Madeira's, it's where he made promises. The gold imprint is surrounded by quotes from locals who watched him play barefoot on the street. One reads, "We knew he was different. We just didn't know he'd change the world." Here's the next set of facts, continuing the deep dive into Ronaldo's life with vivid storytelling and rich detail. High voltage sign 141. Ronaldo's relentless focus means he can train twice a day, 6 days a week, rain or shine. At 6 a.m., the gym lights flicker on. Others still sleep, but Ronaldo is already stretching, muscles primed. He starts with a 2-hour session, weights, resistance bands, core work. By midday, he's on the pitch, running drills, perfecting free kicks, and practicing headers. Rain pelt the turf, but he barely notices. His mind is a furnace of purpose. Run a #142. His sprinting technique has been analyzed by elite coaches worldwide, who call it near-perfect biomechanics. Ronaldo's powerful but fluid stride is a result of years of discipline and natural talent. He drives his arms in sync with his legs, pushing off the ground with explosive force. His head stays steady, eyes fixed on the goal. One coach said, "His poetry in motion, a machine built for speed and endurance." Bullseye 143. Ronaldo has a ritual of striking 100 free kicks daily in training, refining accuracy under pressure. Each shot is deliberate. The ball curls, dips, or rockets, always aimed precisely. Sweat drips down his brow. His teammates watch, awestruck. This ritual isn't about showmanship. It's a painstaking craft, honed to lethal precision. 144. The death of his father in 2005 cast a long shadow over Ronaldo's early career, fueling his drive but testing his spirit. Jose Dinis Aveiro struggled with alcoholism and poor health, and his passing left Ronaldo shattered. Yet in grief, Cristiano found resolve. After the funeral, he dedicated himself even harder to football, channeling pain into passion, a quiet vow to honor his father's memory with greatness. 145. Ronaldo's philanthropic work includes donating millions to children's hospitals and disaster relief worldwide. In 2017, after a devastating earthquake in Nepal, he personally donated €5 million to rebuild schools and hospitals. He visited orphanages in Africa and funded cancer research programs in Portugal, often quietly, without fanfare. 146. Ronaldo's mind is as sharp as his body. He plays chess to improve strategic thinking and patience. His friends say he is a fierce competitor even off the pitch. During downtime, he challenges teammates or family members, eyes narrowed, calculating moves ahead. This mental discipline bleeds into his gameplay, anticipating opponents' moves and exploiting gaps. Waterway 147. Despite fame, Ronaldo remains deeply connected to his island roots and often escapes to Madeira to recharge. He swims in the Atlantic, hikes rugged trails, and spends quiet evenings watching sunsets over the ocean. This connection grounds him, reminding him where his journey began and why he fights so fiercely. 148. Ronaldo is a devoted father to 4 children, balancing a demanding career with family life. He is often spotted playing football with his sons, teaching them tricks and instilling his values of hard work and humility. His daughter Alana Martina shares a close bond with him, frequently seen giggling during private moments away from a media glare. 149. Ronaldo has used his platform to speak out on social issues, including racism and poverty. In 2020, after a racist incident on the pitch, he spoke passionately about equality, calling for unity in football and society. He has donated funds to support marginalized communities and encourages fans worldwide to treat others with respect and kindness. 150. Despite a career spanning over 2 decades, Ronaldo's hunger for records and titles remains insatiable. In 2023, at age 38, he set a new personal milestone, scoring in 18 consecutive seasons across Europe's top leagues. His motto? Records are meant to be broken. By me. 151. Every morning, Ronaldo wakes up at exactly 7 a.m., starting his day with a carefully measured routine that blends discipline with ritual. His first action is a glass of lemon water to detoxify and hydrate. Then, before breakfast, he meditates for 10 minutes, visualizing the goals and challenges of the day ahead. This isn't just mindfulness, it's mental engineering, creating a blueprint of success in his mind. The sunlight filters through the curtains, casting long shadows over his sleek home gym where the scent of eucalyptus and pinewood lingers. Weightlifter #152. His legendary physique isn't just genetics. It's forged by a staggering 5,000 calories consumed daily, perfectly balanced for fuel and recovery. Meals are meticulously timed. A mix of lean proteins like grilled chicken and fish, complex carbs such as quinoa and sweet potatoes, and healthy fats from nuts and avocados. But Ronaldo is no stranger to culinary indulgences. He often sneaks in a bite of his beloved Portuguese custard tart, pastas de nata, reminding himself that balance breeds longevity. The kitchen is a battleground of science and tradition, where his personal chef choreographs meals down to the gram. Football 153. In training, Ronaldo is obsessive about repetition, taking the same free kick hundreds of times until muscle memory fuses with intention. During one grueling afternoon session, sweat streaming, his coach counted over 120 attempts from 25 meters out. Each shot was a study in physics, ball spin, trajectory, power calibrated to the millimeter. When he finally scored, he didn't smile immediately. Instead, he replayed the shot in his mind, analyzing how to make the next one even sharper. Goal net 154. His precision in the penalty box borders on surgical. Ronaldo can hit the top right corner from 11 meters with uncanny consistency. Psychologists say this is a product of mental toughness and emotional control. While most players feel pressure mounting, Ronaldo channels it into calm focus. His heartbeat steadies, vision sharpens, and the world narrows to the goalposts. In 2018, during a decisive Champions League match, he scored 2 penalties under intense crowd pressure, leaving even rivals applauding his nerve. Gold military medal #155. Ronaldo's medal collection includes 5 Ballon d'Or trophies, each engraved with a story of sacrifice and triumph. The first, won in 2008, was a coming-of-age symbol. He was just 23, still carrying the dreams of a boy from Madeira. Each subsequent trophy marked a new chapter, battles against Messi's dominance, recovery from injury, and leadership on the world stage. Ronaldo once said about the trophies, "They don't belong to me, they belong to every person who believed." Globe showing Europe-Africa 156. The 2016 European Championship was a watershed moment, Portugal's first major international title, led by Ronaldo's indomitable spirit. Even after suffering a leg injury early in the final against France, he refused to be sidelined emotionally. From the sidelines, he screamed instructions, rallied teammates, and celebrated wildly as Zeta scored the winning goal. His courage transcended sport, embodying the heart of a nation and the soul of a champion. House 157. Ronaldo's childhood home in Funchal is preserved as a monument, reflecting humble beginnings and relentless dreams. Visitors walk past worn cobblestone streets and a small, weathered 2-story house with peeling paint and a tiny garden. Inside, photos show a young Ronaldo barefoot, dribbling a tattered football. Local guides say, "This house teaches that greatness doesn't need gold. It needs grit." Electric light bulb 158. His football IQ is legendary. Ronaldo reads a game like a grandmaster in chess, always thinking 2 moves ahead. Opponents say it's terrifying how he anticipates their passes and intercepts with surgical precision. Coaches have marveled at his ability to switch tactics mid-game, sometimes dropping back to assist offense, other times sprinting forward to exploit gaps. Chart with upward trend 159. Throughout his career, Ronaldo has maintained an average of more than 0.7 goals per game, an unprecedented strike rate for a forward at the highest levels. From Sporting Lisbon to Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, and beyond, he's consistently found the net, whether in league games, cups, or international tournaments. Statistician firms now use his data as a benchmark for striker performance globally. Shield #160. Ronaldo is renowned for his physical resilience. He's avoided major injuries throughout much of his career, thanks to preventive care and rigorous recovery protocols. His regimen includes cryotherapy chambers, deep tissue massages, and even hyperbaric oxygen therapy to boost healing. His body is a fortress, rebuilt season after season with scientific precision. Fire 171. Ronaldo's training camp in Turin features state-of-the-art technology, including VR simulations to sharpen his spatial awareness. He dons a VR headset that places him in simulated match scenarios, reading defenders, timing runs, and practicing finishing under pressure. This futuristic training pushes his mind beyond muscle, fusing technology with instinct. His coach calls it the edge of modern football. Man #boy 172. Fatherhood transformed Ronaldo's outlook, softening the fierce competitor into a nurturing mentor at home. Despite his ruthless focus on the pitch, he is known to playfully chase his children around the garden, teaching them football tricks and telling bedtime stories about his early days in Madeira. His children call him Dad with awe and love, He often says, "They keep me grounded and remind me why I fight." Gold medal 173. Ronaldo's record-breaking goal tally for Portugal makes him the nation's all-time top scorer by a wide margin. With over 120 international goals, he surpassed legends like Pauleta and Eusebio, becoming a beacon of pride and inspiration for young Portuguese players. Each goal is celebrated not just for personal glory, but for his country's flag waving high. Football 174. Ronaldo's free-kick technique evolved significantly during his Madrid years, shifting from powerful strikes to curling finesse. This change came after analyzing rivals' goalkeepers and adapting his approach. He studied ball physics, spin, and trajectory to perfect a knuckleball free kick. The results dazzle fans worldwide, turning set pieces into moments of artistry. 175. Yoga and Pilates are integral to Ronaldo's flexibility and injury prevention, surprising many who imagine only weights and sprints. He dedicates time weekly to stretching and breathing exercises, enhancing balance and mental clarity. This holistic approach extends his career and keeps his movements fluid and graceful. Martial Arts Uniform 176. Ronaldo trained in martial arts as a teenager, which contributed to his explosive power and mental toughness. His coach in Madeira introduced him to Taekwondo and Karate, disciplines emphasizing focus, discipline, and controlled aggression. These lessons remain part of his ethos, channeling energy with precision and calm. 177. Every season, Ronaldo sets specific measurable goals for goals, assists, fitness, and personal development. These aren't vague wishes, but quantified targets tracked daily in a personal journal. He reviews progress with his trainer, adjusting plans dynamically, combining data analytics with old-school grit. Clock 178. Ronaldo's incredible longevity is partly attributed to his consistent sleep schedule. He prioritizes 8 to 10 hours nightly. He uses blackout curtains, white noise machines, and temperature control to optimize rest. His team says his ability to recover physically and mentally is unmatched in professional sport. Books 179. Besides football, Ronaldo is an avid reader. Biographies, sports psychology, and business books among his favorites. He credits reading for mental growth and understanding leadership. One book that influenced him deeply, The Art of War by Sun Tzu, teaching strategy and patience. Microphone 180. Ronaldo's public speeches emphasize resilience and self-belief, inspiring millions beyond football. During a 2019 charity event, he told the crowd, "Doubt is the enemy of dreams. When they say you can't, prove them wrong with every heartbeat." This mantra resonates far beyond stadiums. Cross swords 181. Rivalries, especially with Lionel Messi, push Ronaldo to new heights rather than distraction. They've traded records, trophies, and headlines for over a decade. Ronaldo described the rivalry as fuel for my fire, driving him to train harder and innovate his game. Movie Camera 182. Ronaldo's social media presence breaks records, but he carefully curates what he shares to protect his family's privacy. Photos are often candid but controlled, moments of training, charity, or family, never scandal. Fans admire his balance of celebrity and discretion. Syringe 183. Ronaldo has never failed a drug test in his career, maintaining a strict code of ethics despite pressure and temptation. His clean record enhances his legacy as a pure athlete. High voltage sign 184. His speed on the ball combines acceleration and top-end velocity. He can reach 33 kilometers per hour while dribbling at full sprint. This raised skill makes him a nightmare for defenders. 185. Ronaldo works with nutritionists who tailor supplements to his unique physiology, including antioxidants, amino acids, and vitamins. Each pill is carefully timed in dose, maximizing performance and recovery. Globe showing Europe Africa 186. Ronaldo's global tours for charity often see him visiting remote areas where he inspires children with his story of rising from poverty. He shares his journey honestly, making him relatable and admired worldwide. Trophy 187. Despite immense pressure, Ronaldo thrives in clutch moments. Over 50 career game-winning goals prove his clutch gene. His calmness under fire is legendary. Triangular ruler 188. Ronaldo studies opponent goalkeepers obsessively, noting their weak spots and favorite dive directions. Before penalties, He reviews footage for hours. Crown 189. Ronaldo's leadership style combines vocal encouragement with leading by example. His work ethic inspires teammates. He is both captain and motivator. Bullseye 190. Ronaldo's goal celebration, the iconic Sul, leap and shout, is both a personal trademark and a unifying chant for fans worldwide. It symbolizes victory, passion, and defiance. 191. Ronaldo's meticulous attention to detail extends to his choice of socks. He insists they must be tight enough to improve blood flow but comfortable enough to avoid blisters. He once rejected a batch of socks before a Champions League final because they didn't meet his strict criteria. His physio supports this obsessive care, noting it helps prevent fatigue and injury over 90 intense minutes. Martial Arts Uniform 192. As a youth, Ronaldo's martial arts background shaped his explosive power and mental discipline, essential traits on the pitch. He trained in Taekwondo for several years, mastering balance, focus, and striking techniques that would later translate into his football agility and mental toughness. Glass of Milk 193. Ronaldo drinks up to 2 liters of water per day to maintain optimal hydration, especially on match days. He avoids sugary drinks, focusing instead on pure water infused with electrolytes to replenish what he loses during intense activity. Running shirt with sash 194. His muscle definition comes from a mix of weightlifting and plyometric exercises designed to maximize fast-twitch muscle fibers. Ronaldo's trainers use high-intensity interval training to boost his explosive power, crucial for sprinting and jumping. Bullseye 195. Ronaldo's penalty conversion rate hovers around 83%, one of the highest in football history. This is credited to his calm under pressure, practice technique, and detailed preparation, including studying goalkeepers' habits. Trophy 196. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo won 4 Champions League titles, cementing his legacy in Europe's most prestigious club competition. His performances in knockout stages, multiple hat-tricks and decisive goals, turned matches into personal showcases of skill and determination. Open Book 197. Ronaldo's autobiography reveals a childhood marked by extreme poverty and a relentless drive to escape his circumstances through football. He describes playing barefoot on rocky streets, dreaming of stadium lights and roaring crowds. Fire 198. His free-kick training involves launching balls over an imaginary wall set at different heights and distances to perfect curve and power. Coaches say his dedication to these drills turns set pieces into a lethal weapon. Globe Showing Europe Africa 199. Ronaldo speaks multiple languages fluently: Portuguese, Spanish, English, and conversational Italian, helping him connect across clubs and cultures. This linguistic skill makes him a natural leader and ambassador. Shield 200. His physical durability is attributed to a combination of genetics, nutrition, and the advanced medical team supporting him. He avoids common football injuries, maintaining peak fitness through customized recovery protocols. 201. Ronaldo's ability to adapt his style over the years, from a lightning winger to a clinical striker, reflects his football intelligence and strategic evolution. This flexibility extended his career and effectiveness even as his speed naturally declined with age. Running shirt with sash 202. Ronaldo's sprint training focuses on acceleration, achieving 0 to 30 km per hour in under 3 seconds, a speed comparable to elite sprinters. He combines explosive starts with sustained speed, making him a formidable attacker. Calendar 203. Each season, Ronaldo dedicates off-season time to both physical rest and tactical study, watching game footage to identify areas for improvement. He believes mental preparation is as vital as physical training. Clapperboard 204. Ronaldo has starred in several commercials and endorsements, but always ensures they align with his personal brand of excellence and health. From sportswear to health supplements, his deals are selective and carefully managed. 205. Sports psychologists have worked with Ronaldo to develop coping mechanisms for intense pressure and public scrutiny. He credits mental coaching for his calm demeanor in high-stakes matches. Football 206. Ronaldo's dribbling style is a blend of raw power and subtle feints, designed to overwhelm defenders physically and mentally. His step-overs, body feints, and sudden bursts of speed create openings in the tightest defenses. Gold Sports Medal 207. His trophy room contains memorabilia from every stage of his career, old jerseys, signed balls, and even childhood trophies, forming a timeline of relentless growth. Each item is a reminder of battles fought and lessons learned. Counterclockwise arrows 208. Ronaldo uses a cyclical training plan to peak physically during key matches and tournaments, balancing intensity and rest. This scientific approach keeps his body fresh for critical moments. 209. Cryotherapy sessions at -110 degrees Celsius reduce inflammation and accelerate muscle recovery after intense workouts and matches. Ronaldo has embraced this cutting-edge therapy for years. 210. Ronaldo's mindset is shaped by a quote he keeps in his locker: "Success demands sacrifice." This mantra guides every decision, from diet to training to lifestyle. 211. His famous number 7 jersey is more than a number. It's a symbol of legacy, worn by legends before him like George Best and Eric Cantona. Ronaldo elevated the number to global superstardom. Moneybag 212. Ronaldo's transfer to Real Madrid in 2009 for €94 million was a world record fee, shaking football's economic landscape. This investment paid off as he transformed into the club's greatest ever scorer. Weightlifter 213. His gym sessions include unconventional exercises like weighted sled pulls and resistance band sprints to build functional strength. These mimic game movements, enhancing on-pitch explosiveness. Gold medal 214. Ronaldo is the first player in history to score 100 goals in the UEFA Champions League, a testament to his consistency at the highest level. This milestone shattered previous records and set a new standard. Goal net 215. His aerial ability is unmatched, scoring over 130 headed goals in his career. His timing and leap rival world-class jumpers, turning crosses into decisive strikes. 216. Ronaldo incorporates breathing exercises into his training to optimize oxygen uptake and focus. This ancient practice enhances endurance and mental calmness. Artist Palette 217. Ronaldo's celebration dances, including the signature Su, have become part of popular culture, inspiring imitators worldwide. Fans mimic his poses in stadiums and on social media. Desert Island 218. Ronaldo owns multiple luxury homes, but his favorite remains his Madeira villa overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, where he returns to recharge. The home is a sanctuary filled with family photos and trophies. 219. Ronaldo's charitable foundation supports hospitals, schools, and disaster relief efforts worldwide, operating quietly behind the scenes. His generosity often avoids media attention. Chart with upward trend 220. Ronaldo's goal-scoring consistency is unmatched. He has scored in 10 consecutive FIFA World Cup qualification campaigns. This demonstrates longevity and elite performance under pressure. Athletic Shoe 221. Each pair of Ronaldo's football boots is custom-made, often weighing less than 200 grams of maximum speed. He tests new designs rigorously before match day. 222. Ronaldo's DNA has been studied for athletic traits, revealing genes linked to muscle power and recovery. Science continues to unravel what makes him exceptional. Running shirt with sash 223. His off-season training includes swimming and cycling to reduce joint impact while maintaining cardiovascular fitness. Cross-training prevents burnout and injuries. Globe showing Europe-Africa 224. Ronaldo has served as a UNICEF ambassador, advocating for children's rights globally. His speeches and campaigns reach millions. Books 225. Ronaldo credits books like Mindset by Carol Dweck for shaping his approach to challenges and growth. He believes in constant learning and adaptability. Dancer 226. His charisma and style have made him a fashion icon, influencing trends across Europe and beyond. He collaborates with major brands for bespoke collections. Gold medal 227. Ronaldo has been awarded the FIFA Best Men's Player Award multiple times, affirming global recognition beyond the Ballon d'Or. These honors celebrate his all-around impact. Stadium 228. The Santiago Bernabeu Stadium is his spiritual home, where he scored over 300 goals and lifted multiple trophies. Fans still chant his name reverently. Clock 229. Ronaldo tracks every minute on the pitch using advanced GPS technology, analyzing movement and effort for optimization. This data-driven approach fuels improvements. 230. Ronaldo's philanthropic efforts include significant donations to fight COVID-19, providing equipment and support to hospitals. He used his platform to raise awareness and funds. Camera with Flash 231. Despite constant media attention, Ronaldo carefully manages his public image, balancing accessibility with privacy. He understands the power of narrative. Seedling 232. Ronaldo is passionate about sustainability and has invested in eco-friendly projects and awareness campaigns. His concern for the planet reflects his global mindset. Runner hashtag hash 233. Ronaldo's sprinting ability peaks at 33 kilometers per hour, comparable to world-class sprinters, enabling him to outrun defenders with ease. Speed remains a signature weapon even later in his career. Bar chart 234. Analysts consider Ronaldo's shot accuracy above 50% during his prime, an elite statistic for forwards. Precision complements power. 235. Ronaldo studies opponents' weaknesses meticulously, using video analysis to exploit tactical gaps. Preparation is as mental as physical. Man hashtag girl 236. Ronaldo has spoken publicly about the importance of fatherhood in grounding and motivating him. He dedicates downtime to family bonding. Running shirt with sash 237. His iconic goal celebration Sue was inspired by a shout of victory he used in street football as a child. It's a cultural phenomenon now. Trophy 238. Ronaldo's influence helped Real Madrid win 3 consecutive Champions League titles, 2016 to 2018, a feat unmatched in the modern era. His leadership was pivotal. 239. Researchers studying elite athletes cite Ronaldo's combination of fast-twitch muscles and mental toughness as a rare genetic mix. It explains his longevity. 240. Ronaldo remains a global ambassador for football, using his platform to inspire youth worldwide with messages of perseverance and self-belief. His story transcends sport. 241. Ronaldo's morning routine is a symphony of discipline and precision, beginning with a ritualistic cold shower that jolts his senses awake. The icy water stimulates his circulation, reduces muscle soreness, and primes his mind. He often meditates afterward, focusing on breathing and visualization, mentally rehearsing shots and movements he will execute hours later. This ritual roots him daily in a mindset of readiness, physically and psychologically. Runner hashtag hash 242. His explosive acceleration isn't natural talent alone. It's the product of targeted plyometric training emphasizing rapid muscle contraction. In the gym, he performs box jumps, sprint drills, and resistance sprints, aiming to shave fractions of a second off his reaction times. This dedication means Ronaldo can reach top speed in under 3 seconds from a standing start, rivaling elite sprinters. 243. Nutritionists have crafted a diet that balances traditional Portuguese flavors with modern sports science, fueling relentless energy without compromising enjoyment. His meals include grilled sardines rich in omega-3s, fresh vegetables, and quinoa, a mix of ancient grain providing sustained-release carbohydrates. He also consumes beetroot juice before matches for natural nitrate-induced stamina boosts. Flex biceps 244. Ronaldo's core strength is legendary. His six-pack abs aren't just for show but provide essential stability for powerful shots and sudden directional changes. His training involves a rigorous regimen of planks, Russian twists, and leg raises, often performed on unstable surfaces to engage deep muscles. A strong core protects him from injuries and enhances balance during aerial duels. Bullseye 245. The evolution of Ronaldo's free-kick technique is a masterclass in adaptation and innovation. Early in his career, he relied on sheer power, blasting balls with thunderous force. Over time, he studied physics and biomechanics, incorporating the knuckleball effect, striking the ball with minimal spin so it swirls unpredictably. This transformation led to spectacular goals that baffled goalkeepers. Stadium hash 246. At the Santiago Bernabeu, Ronaldo's home matches became spectacles, whereas every touch electrified a stadium of over 80,000 passionate fans. The roar when he scored was deafening, echoing across Madrid's skyline. His iconic goal celebrations, arms outstretched in the Sioux pose, ignited waves of cheers that rippled through the crowd like wildfire. Baby 247. Ronaldo's upbringing in the humble neighborhood of Santo Antonio in Madeira shaped his resilience and work ethic. Growing up in a small apartment with his mother and siblings, Ronaldo's family struggled financially. He used football as a ticket out, practicing relentlessly on uneven streets and worn bowls. His mother often sacrificed meals to buy him proper boots, proof of the sacrifices underpinning his success. Gold medal 248. His transfer from Manchester United to Real Madrid in 2009 for a staggering €94 million was more than a record. It was a turning point in football economics. This blockbuster deal symbolized the rising power of football stars as global brands, setting a precedent for astronomical future transfers. At Madrid, Ronaldo faced immense pressure but quickly justified the fee with record-breaking goal tallies. Movie camera 249. Ronaldo's life story was immortalized in the 2015 documentary Ronaldo, which captured intimate moments rarely seen by fans. The film showed him in quiet reflection, dealing with self-doubt despite fame, and tender family scenes, like comforting his young son or sharing emotional talks with his mother. It revealed the man beneath the superstar veneer, a human being fueled by determination and vulnerability. Football 250. Ronaldo's playing style matured significantly during his Madrid years, shifting from a pacey winger to a clinical forward with razor-sharp instincts. He refined his off-the-ball movement, learning to exploit defensive gaps and time his runs perfectly. His shooting range expanded to include powerful strikes from outside the box and delicate chips over goalkeepers. Goal net 251. His heading ability is extraordinary. Ronaldo's timing and leap often leave defenders grounded while he powers home aerial goals. Training drills include jumping repeatedly against resistance bands to build explosive leg strength, simulating match conditions where fractions of a second decide outcomes. He has scored more than 130 headers in his career, an astonishing feat for forward. Athletic shoe 252. Ronaldo's boots are customized to his exact specifications, ultra-lightweight, fitted perfectly, and designed to maximize traction and control on various pitch surfaces. He works closely with Nike engineers, testing prototypes that undergo wind tunnel analysis and durability trials. His signature CR7 boots often feature cutting-edge materials and innovative designs. 253. Flexibility and injury prevention are priorities. Ronaldo practices yoga and Pilates to maintain supple muscles and joint health. Sessions focus on controlled breathing, muscle elongation, and balance, all essential for recovery and sustaining peak performance. Gold sports medal 254. Over his career, Ronaldo has amassed an astonishing collection of trophies, 5 Ballon d'Or awards, 5 UEFA Champions League titles, and multiple league championships across 3 countries. Each trophy tells a story of sacrifice, intense competition, and moments of sheer brilliance. Books 255. Ronaldo is an avid reader of sports psychology and leadership books, constantly seeking to improve his mental game. Titles like Mindset by Carol Dweck and The Champion's Mind by Jim Aframo have shaped his approach to training and competition. He believed that mental strength is as important as physical skill. Bullseye 256. His penalty-taking technique is a study in composure. He waits for the goalkeeper's movement, then places a ball in the opposite corner with surgical precision. This methodical approach results in an 83% penalty conversion rate, among the highest recorded. Girl 257. Fatherhood has profoundly influenced Ronaldo, adding purpose beyond sport. He often speaks about his children as his greatest motivation, dedicating victories to them. Private videos show him as a gentle, playful dad, contrasting with his fierce on-pitch persona. Globe showing Europe-Africa 258. Ronaldo's philanthropic efforts span continents, including donations to hospitals, education programs, and disaster relief. In 2017, he donated €5 million to rebuild Nepalese schools after the earthquake, showing a deep commitment beyond football. Dancer 259. His iconic Sioux celebration originated spontaneously, but became a signature move inspiring fans worldwide to mimic it at matches and online. It symbolizes triumph and unyielding spirit. Chart with upward trend 260. Ronaldo's training is highly data-driven. He uses GPS trackers and heart monitors to analyze every sprint, pass, and recovery metric. This precision allows coaches to tailor sessions, prevent overtraining, and optimize performance peaks. Gold medal 261. His aerial duel success rate is about 60%, an impressive statistic reflecting superior timing, strength, and reading of the game. Defenders often concede that stopping his jumps is nearly impossible. 262. The CR7 brand extends beyond football. Ronaldo has launched fashion lines, fragrances, and hotels, showcasing his business acumen. This diversified empire reflects his vision of legacy beyond sport. 263. Ronaldo's resilience is legendary. After injuries, he follows strict recovery protocols involving cryotherapy, massage, and tailored physiotherapy. His commitment to rehabilitation ensures rapid returns to peak fitness. 264. Despite fame, Ronaldo maintains humility and often credits teammates and coaches for his success. He emphasizes teamwork, leadership, and shared effort in interviews. 265. Scientific studies show Ronaldo's exceptional fast-twitch muscle fiber composition, enabling rapid acceleration and explosive power. Genetics combined with training make him a unique athletic specimen. 266. Ronaldo's tactical awareness allows him to adapt mid-game, switching roles fluidly, from a winger to a central striker depending on team needs. This versatility prolongs his relevance in evolving football tactics. Trophy 267. His 5 UEFA Champions League titles place him among the most decorated players in history of the competition. He has scored in 6 different Champions League finals, showcasing his big-game mentality. Glowing Star 268. Ronaldo's physical stats include a vertical leap of 78 centimeters, comparable to NBA players, helping him dominate aerial battles. This raw athleticism is rare for a footballer. Calendar 269. He meticulously plans his season peaks, tapering training intensity before key tournaments to ensure freshness. This scientific periodization maximizes performance when it matters most. 270. Mental preparation includes visualization techniques. Before games, Ronaldo imagines scoring goals, hearing crowd roars, and executing perfect plays. This mental rehearsal primes confidence and focus. Football 271. Ronaldo is one of the few players able to strike powerful shots accurately with both feet, adding unpredictability to his game. His weaker left foot is nearly as effective as his dominant right. Goal net 272. In 2014, Ronaldo scored a record-breaking 17 goals in a single Champions League season, an unmatched feat in the competition's modern era. This prolific run was key to Real Madrid's success. #273. His recovery rituals include hydrotherapy sessions and regular massage therapy to maintain muscle elasticity. Ronaldo dedicates significant time off-pitch to these routines. Stadium #274. At Juventus, Ronaldo was pivotal in revitalizing the club's attacking prowess, scoring over 100 goals in just 3 seasons. His presence elevated Serie A's global profile. Camera with flash 275. Ronaldo is masterful at managing his public image, balancing approachability with privacy and media interactions. He understands narrative power in the digital age. Desert Island #276. Despite global fame, Madeira remains Ronaldo's emotional refuge, where he spends holidays with family and childhood friends. His connection to his roots is a source of strength. Salad 277. Ronaldo's diet is 60% protein, supporting muscle repair and growth, with careful monitoring of fats and carbs. He avoids processed foods and sugars aggressively. 278. Genetics and training combine to make Ronaldo's muscle recovery speed faster than average, reducing downtime after matches. This is studied as a model in sports science. Bullseye 279. His penalty-taking style involves studying opponents' body language and past tendencies to increase success probability. This psychological edge is critical. 280. Ronaldo's charitable foundation funds health and education projects, focusing on vulnerable children worldwide. He prefers direct involvement over publicity. Joystick #281. Ronaldo features in over 20 video games, including FIFA and Pro Evolution Soccer, often with special in-game skills mirroring real-life abilities. Fans admire his virtual likeness as much as his real one. Running shirt with sash 282. His distinctive step-over dribble was inspired by street football and early training, blending flair with functional deception. This signature move unsettles defenders. Gold sports medal 283. Ronaldo's work ethic is legendary. Teammates describe him arriving hours early and staying late in training. His professionalism raises team standards. Globe showing Europe Africa 284. He uses his platform to promote social causes, including anti-racism campaigns and children's rights initiatives. His voice amplifies important global messages. Trophy 285. Ronaldo captained Portugal to their first ever major international trophy, the 2016 European Championship. His leadership was crucial despite injury during the final. 286. Ronaldo credits mindfulness and meditation for helping maintain composure under intense pressure. He practices regularly to control stress. Weightlifter ## 287. Strength training sessions include functional movements like kettlebell swings and battle ropes, improving dynamic power. These exercises support his explosive style. Microphone 288. Ronaldo speaks openly about his struggles with self-doubt early in his career, showing vulnerability rarely seen in sports stars. This honesty inspires fans worldwide. Books 289. He studies opponents' habits and weaknesses obsessively, reviewing hours of footage before matches. Preparation is a key to his success. 290. Scientists have analyzed Ronaldo's DNA for insights into his exceptional physical and mental traits, sparking interest in genetics of elite athletes. His case advances sports science research. Shooting star 291. Ronaldo's determination often turns games. He scored over 50 match-winning goals across club and country. His clutch performances define him. 292. Ronaldo's signature CR7 brand encompasses apparel, fragrances, hotels, and gyms, reflecting a global lifestyle empire. It's a fusion of sport, fashion, and business. 293. Cryotherapy at temperatures below -110 °C is a cornerstone of his recovery strategy, reducing inflammation and muscle fatigue quickly. He often spends 3-minute sessions multiple times per week. Runner # 294. Ronaldo's training emphasizes acceleration phases, with drills focusing on the first 5 to 10 meters of sprinting to gain an edge over defenders. Quick bursts often decide attacking plays. Shot with upward trend 295. His shot accuracy averages around 55%, combining power and precision for maximum threat. Few forwards maintain such efficiency at elite levels. 296. Ronaldo uses mental rehearsal techniques to anticipate match scenarios and decision-making under pressure. This cognitive training sharpens instincts. 297. Ronaldo's resilience stems partly from genetics, but also from his obsessive commitment to recovery and nutrition. His ability to avoid injuries prolongs his career. Gold sports medal 298. His Ballon d'Or awards mark him as one of the most decorated players ever, each symbolizing seasons of extraordinary performance. They reflect peer and media recognition. Movie camera 299. Documentaries and biographies portray Ronaldo as a complex figure, ambitious yet compassionate, fierce yet family-oriented. This multidimensionality deepens his appeal. Globe showing Europe Africa 300. Ronaldo's impact transcends football. He is a global cultural icon inspiring millions across continents with messages of perseverance and hard work. His story is a universal tale of transformation. 301. His off-pitch discipline includes strict sleep routines, often napping for power recovery during hectic schedules. Sleep science supports his longevity. Camera with flash 302. Ronaldo expertly manages social media, blending personal glimpses with motivational content to engage fans authentically. His posts garner millions of interactions. Stadium #303. The Bernabeu still echoes with chants of CR 7 years after his departure, a testament to his legendary status. Fans remember his thrilling performances. Trophy 304. Ronaldo's 5 Champions League titles place him among the competition's greatest ever players, with multiple MVP awards. His record-breaking goal totals remain unmatched. Gold medal 305. Ronaldo is the all-time top scorer in international football with over 125 goals, breaking decades-old records. His scoring exploits redefine national team standards. 306. Yoga and Pilates are integral to his injury prevention, maintaining flexibility and muscle balance. These disciplines support longevity. Salad 307. His diet is strict but allows occasional indulgences, balancing discipline with enjoyment to maintain mental health. This balance fuels sustained performance. 308. Ronaldo's exceptional VO2 max, measuring oxygen uptake, reflects elite cardiovascular fitness vital for his high work rate. It's a key factor in his stamina. Running shirt with sash 309. His dribbling combines power with agility, often using feints and step-overs learned in street football days. This unpredictability confounds defenders. Gold sports medal 310. Ronaldo's trophy room includes personal mementos reminding him of his journey, from youth trophies to international crowns. Each artifact holds deep meaning. Stadium hash 311. Ronaldo's leadership style is a blend of example and vocal encouragement, earning respect in dressing rooms worldwide. He lifts teammates' performances. 312. He invests in projects supporting young athletes, offering scholarships and training facilities in Portugal. His legacy includes nurturing future stars. Gold medal 313. Ronaldo's goal celebrations evolve from spontaneous joy to symbolic gestures, connecting deeply with fans and culture. Sue embodies victory and passion. Fire 314. His mental toughness is forged in adversity, from childhood poverty to intense competition at the highest level. This grit drives relentless pursuit of excellence. 315. Sports scientists study Ronaldo's muscle fiber composition, heart rate variability, and recovery patterns for insights into elite athlete physiology. He is a living laboratory of human potential. 316. Meditation and mindfulness help Ronaldo manage stress and maintain focus amidst global fame and expectations. This practice underpins his calmness in pressure moments. Stadium hash 317. Ronaldo's impact on Juventus revitalized the club's attacking play and global marketability. His signing boosted merchandise sales and TV ratings. Movie Camera 318. Films and series about Ronaldo explore themes of perseverance, identity, and sacrifice, painting a complex portrait. His story resonates universally. Chart with upward trend 319. Ronaldo's shot map shows incredible variety, goals scored from every position on the pitch, demonstrating versatility. This diversity makes him unpredictable. 320. Recovery protocols include hyperbaric oxygen therapy to accelerate healing after intense exertion. These innovations extend his playing longevity. Gold sports medal 321. Ronaldo's dedication to training sets a professional standard emulated by young players worldwide. He redefines elite commitment. Man hashtag girl 322. Ronaldo's relationship with Georgina Rodriguez reflects a grounding personal life amid public scrutiny. They share family values and mutual support. 323. Ronaldo studies game tactics deeply, often analyzing opponents' formations and tendencies pre-match. This cerebral approach enhances his impact. Football 324. His two-footed shooting ability challenges defenders, who can never predict his next move. Ambidexterity is a rare asset at his level. Goalnet 325. Ronaldo has scored over 130 headers, reflecting a unique blend of timing, power, and athleticism. His aerial threat is a key dimension of his game. 326. Recovery includes regular sessions in flotation tanks to relieve muscle tension and mental fatigue. This aids physical and psychological renewal. Running shirt with sash 327. His dribbling style combines explosive power and subtle deception, learned from early street football in Madeira. This blend keeps defenders guessing. Trophy 328. Ronaldo's 5 Ballon d'Ors place him among football's greatest individual achievers, recognizing peak performance across years. These awards symbolize global recognition. 329. He invests heavily in philanthropy, often anonymously donating to causes close to his heart. This generosity shapes his legacy. Gold medal 330. Ronaldo's remarkable goal-scoring consistency spans over 15 years at the highest level. Few athletes maintain such elite output for so long. 331. Studies suggest his unique genetic markers aid muscle recovery and explosive power. Science marvels at his physiology. Runner hashtag hash 332. His sprint speed tops 33 km per hour, making him one of the fastest footballers ever. Speed remains a hallmark late into his career. Stadium #333. Santiago Bernabeu fans still chant CR 7 years after his departure, a tribute to his indelible mark on the club. He is remembered as a legend. Bar chart 334. Ronaldo uses performance analytics to refine his game continually, adjusting positioning and shooting choices. This data-driven mindset fuels improvement. Bullseye 335. His penalty success rate, ~83%, ranks among the world's best, reflecting composure and technique. Penalty taking is a mental and physical art for him. Salad 336. Ronaldo's diet excludes processed sugars and favors lean proteins and complex carbs, maintaining optimal body composition. Nutrition supports his athletic longevity. Gold sports medal 337. His leadership was vital to Portugal's historic 2016 European Championship win, the nation's first major trophy. Despite injury in the final, his presence inspired teammates. 338. Ronaldo integrates breathing exercises into training to enhance oxygen flow and reduce anxiety. This holistic approach improves endurance. Movie camera 339. Documentaries reveal his internal struggles, balancing public adulation with personal sacrifice. They humanize the icon. 340. Ronaldo's social media influence extends to fashion, charity, and global awareness campaigns, reaching hundreds of millions worldwide. His platform amplifies positive messages. High voltage sign 341. Picture the moment Ronaldo lifts the UEFA Champions League trophy, 5 times, a feat no one else matches. His arms stretched skyward, eyes shining with triumph and relief. Years of sacrifice flash before him, the grueling training sessions, the injuries, the critics. This is glory carved from sweat and resolve. The crowd chants his name, and the world watches as a king claims his crown. Movie camera 342. Off the pitch, his life has been documented in films and biographies that peel back the layers of celebrity to reveal the man behind the myth. In the 2015 documentary Ronaldo, we see moments of vulnerability, a glimpse of a son's fierce love, a man haunted by the fear of failure, the burden of endless expectation. It's a narrative that humanizes a figure often mythologized, showing that beneath the flash, the trophies, and the fame is a story of struggle and relentless drive. 343. His mental preparation is as intense as his physical workouts. He practices visualization daily, mentally rehearsing game scenarios, anticipating defenders, and imagining the perfect shot. This mental conditioning primes his mind to operate in flow state, where concentration is absolute and actions become instinctive, the difference between a good player and a legend. Run a #344. His sprint speed clocks at over 33 kilometers per hour, faster than most offenders chasing him down. This speed burst isn't luck, but the product of biomechanical perfection, explosive hip flexors, powerful glutes, and a stride length honed through years of precise training. When he races down the wing, defenders see a blur, a force of nature racing toward destiny. Goalnet 345. Ronaldo's aerial game is a thunderous symphony of timing and power. He jumps higher than many basketball players, timing his leap to perfection to meet crosses with brutal headers. Over 130 headed goals tell the story, a weapon that has won games and titles, turning crosses into moments of pure magic. Globe showing Europe-Africa 346. Globally, Ronaldo is not just a player but a cultural icon. From Indonesia to Brazil, fans mimic his celebration, wear his jersey, and quote his mantra of hard work and belief. In Madeira, his hometown, the airport bears his name, a daily tribute to a son who rose from poverty to worldwide fame. Mobile phone 347. His social media reach is staggering, with over 600 million followers across platforms. Every post, every video, sparks viral waves, whether it's a training clip or a family moment. His influence shapes trends, inspires fitness crazes, and even affects global fashion, demonstrating the power of sports stardom in the digital age. Microphone 348. Ronaldo's interviews reveal a man driven not by ego but by an insatiable hunger to improve. "I'm not the best because I say so," he once said. "I'm the best because I work harder than anyone else." This humility fuels a work ethic that few can match. Stadium #349. At Real Madrid, His 450 goals made him the club's all-time top scorer, a record many thought untouchable. Each goal a chapter in the club's storied history, delivered with panache and deadly accuracy. Fans chanted his name long after he left, a lasting testament to his impact. Running shirt with sash 350. Every dribble, step over, and shot is a product of thousands of hours on streets and pitches since childhood. His flair blends raw Madeira street football with elite professional polish, a fusion that confounds defenders and electrifies crowds. Gold Sports Medal 351. His won league titles in England, Spain, and Italy, a rare feat showcasing his ability to adapt and dominate different football cultures and styles. From the Premier League's physicality to La Liga's technical finesse and Serie A's tactical rigor, Ronaldo conquered them all. Fire 352. His free-kick evolution reflects his endless quest for perfection. After early years of powerful but erratic shots, he mastered the knuckleball, striking the ball with minimal spin so it wobbles unpredictably through the air, confounding goalkeepers worldwide. #353. Flexibility and injury prevention are pillars of his routine. Daily yoga and Pilates sessions keep his muscles supple, reduce injury risk, and improve recovery speed, all critical for a player in his mid-30s maintaining elite form. 354. Ronaldo's genetic makeup is the envy of sports scientists, a blend of fast-twitch muscle fibers, high aerobic capacity, and exceptional recovery genes. It's why he trains harder, recovers faster, and performs longer than most athletes. Salad 355. His nutritionist crafts a precise diet plan that balances fueling energy demands with minimizing inflammation. Fresh fish, whole grains, leafy greens, and plenty of water to keep his body primed. Cheat meals are rare and carefully timed to avoid setbacks. Chart with upward trend 356. Data analytics guide his training, tracking heart rate variability, muscle load, and even sleep quality to fine-tune preparation. This scientific approach transforms guesswork into precision. GoalNet 357. His penalty success rate hovers near 83%, a testament to unshakable composure under immense pressure. Each kick a mental duel, won by focus and preparation. Movie Camera 358. Ronaldo's story is a blockbuster script, rising from adversity, battling critics, and achieving greatness through relentless effort. It's why millions relate to and root for him. Globe Showing Europe Africa 359. His charitable work is vast but often low profile, supporting hospitals, funding surgeries, and providing scholarships worldwide. A quiet giant of generosity behind the scenes. 360. His clutch performances in Champions League finals, scoring in 6 finals, cement him as a competition's greatest ever performer. In the biggest moments, he shines brightest. Fire 361. Ronaldo's iconic celebration, the Suwu, started as spontaneous joy but became a global symbol of triumph. Fans mimic it worldwide, from schoolyards to stadiums. Bullseye 362. The legendary 2014-15 season saw him score a record 17 Champions League goals, a dazzling display of precision and stamina. No one else has come close. 363. His cognitive training includes reaction drills and decision-making exercises that sharpen split-second choices on the pitch. Mental agility complements his physical prowess. Runner #364. Ronaldo's 78 centimeters vertical leap rivals NBA athletes, enabling spectacular headers and aerial dominance. It's raw, jaw-dropping athleticism. 365. Recovery tech includes cryotherapy chambers and hyperbaric oxygen therapy, speeding healing and reducing inflammation. Cutting-edge science meets old-school grit. Gold medal 366. His relentless work ethic is legendary, arriving hours early, training late, constantly pushing boundaries. He sets the gold standard. 367. Studies show Ronaldo's muscle composition allows for both speed bursts and endurance, a rare athletic cocktail. This hybrid power is unique. Man #Girl 368. Fatherhood brought new purpose, inspiring him to balance family life with football demands. He's a devoted dad, often spotted in candid family moments. Stadium #369. At Juventus, he scored over 100 goals, transforming clubs' fortunes and drawing global attention. His impact transcended trophies. Camera with flash 370. Managing his public image carefully, Ronaldo blends openness with privacy, controlling his narrative in a media-saturated world. This savvy ensures longevity. Globe showing Europe, Africa 371. Ronaldo's impact is cultural, shaping fashion, fitness trends, and inspiring millions across continents. He's a global ambassador for sport and lifestyle. Microphone 372. Humble despite fame, he credits hard work and support from family and teammates for his success. This grounded attitude resonates. Football 373. His ambidextrous ability makes him unpredictable, dangerous with both feet and in the air. Defenders constantly second-guess him. Salad 374. His diet avoids processed sugars, focusing on whole foods to sustain energy and aid recovery. Food is his secret weapon. Weightlifter ## 375. Functional training mimics football movements, honing explosive power for sprints and jumps. Every gym session is match prep. Running shirt with sash 376. The blend of street football flair and elite technique defines his style. Unmatched creativity meets precision. It's a dance of power and grace. 377. Genetics and mindset converge, shaping Ronaldo into a once-in-a-generation talent. Nature and nurture in perfect harmony. Gold medal 378. His collection of trophies and individual awards reflects decades of relentless pursuit of greatness. Each accolade a hard-earned milestone. 379. Visualization techniques prime his confidence, making difficult shots routine. Mental rehearsal is a secret weapon. Stadium #380. The Bernabeu remains a shrine to his legacy, chants echoing his name years after departure. His legend endures. Bullseye 381. His dribbling, rapid step-overs and feints, disorient defenders, creating scoring opportunities. A magician's touch on grass. #382. Yoga and breathing exercises enhance focus and physical recovery, vital for maintaining elite performance. These routines balance mind and body. Goalnet 383. Penalty success comes from calm nose, studied technique, and psychological insight. Each goal a mental triumph. Fire 384. The evolution of his free kick technique reflects a constant quest of perfection, mastering the unpredictable knuckleball. Physics and flair combined. 385. Off-pitch, his CR7 brand expands globally. Fashion lines, hotels, gyms, a lifestyle empire. Business acumen meets sports stardom. Trophy 386. His leadership inspires teammates, leading by example with intensity and focus. A captain both fierce and respected. Runner #387. Speed training drills sharpen his explosive bursts, crucial for breaking defenses. Second can decide matches. 388. Cryotherapy and hyperbaric chambers speed muscle repair, allowing quick return from injury. Technology fuels longevity. Chart with upward trend 389. Data-driven training optimizes performance, minimizing injury risk while maximizing output. Science powers his game. Movie camera 390. Media portrayals highlight his complex identity, ambition balanced with compassion and humility. Fans see the real Ronaldo. 391. Muscle composition studies reveal a rare blend ideal for football's demands: speed, power, and endurance. A living athletic marvel. Globe showing Europe, Africa 392. Ronaldo's global influence goes beyond football, championing social causes and inspiring youth. He's a role model worldwide. Gold sports medal 393. He captained Portugal to their first major title in 2016, a historic moment that united a nation. Legacy cemented in glory. #394. Meditation helps him manage stress and maintain laser-sharp focus amid pressure. Mindfulness underpins success. Stadium #395. Juventus's attack revitalized by Ronaldo's arrival, drawing global attention and elevating Serie A's profile. A transformative signing. Books 396. Deep study of opponents gives him tactical edges, knowing when to exploit weaknesses. Preparation beats talent alone. Bullseye 397. Penalty kicks are a blend of science and psychology, watching, waiting, striking with cold precision. Each shot a masterpiece. 398. Ronaldo's recovery genes enable him to train hard with minimal downtime, a rarity in elite sport. A secret weapon of longevity. Gold medal 399. Each Ballon d'Or represents seasons of brilliance, reflecting recognition by peers and experts. A symbol of sustained excellence. Running shirt with sash 400. His dribbling skill, blending raw flair and tactical control, dazzles fans and frustrates offenders. Creativity meets discipline. 401. Ronaldo's clutch goals have won matches, titles, and hearts worldwide, underlining his legendary status. The ultimate closer. 402. CR7 brand success is a masterclass in leveraging sports fame into global entrepreneurship. A diversified empire. Salad 403. His nutrition balances science and satisfaction, ensuring peak performance and mental well-being. Fueling the machine. 404. Mental rehearsal prepares him to perform under pressure, turning challenges into opportunities. Focus makes champions. Gold sports medal 405. Work ethic described as obsessive by trainers, constant pushing beyond limits. The grind never stops. 406. Genetic studies highlight his exceptional muscle fiber distribution, aiding explosive performance. Nature plus nurture. Stadium hash 407. His legacy at Real Madrid remains immortal, records untouched for years. An icon etched in history. Microphone 408. Humble in interviews, he credits teammates and fans, showing grounded leadership. Respect earned on and off pitch. Runner hashtag hash 409. Sprint training focuses on initial explosive power, vital for breaking free from defenders. Milliseconds count. Goal net 410. Penalty conversion rate among the highest, reflecting poise and preparation. A deadly finisher. Bullseye 411. Free kicks perfected through physics, mastering ball spin and trajectory. An artist's precision. Hashtag hash 412. Yoga sessions maintain flexibility, reducing injury risk and improving recovery. Body and mind harmony. Trophy 413. Leadership qualities inspire younger players, cementing his role as a mentor. Legacy beyond goals. 414. Recovery protocols include ice baths and massages to keep muscles fresh. Science meets tradition. Globe showing Europe Africa 415. Global ambassador for football, promoting peace and unity through sport. Sports universal language. Camera with flash 416. Carefully curated social media presence balances openness with privacy, controlling the narrative. Running shirt with sash 417. Street football roots add flair and creativity to his elite skill set. From the streets to the stars. Gold sports medal 418. Multiple league titles across countries showcase adaptability and consistency. A true football nomad. 419. Visualization and mental rehearsal refine technique and boost confidence. Mind sharp as body. Salad 420. Balanced diet enhances energy, reduces fatigue, and supports recovery. Nutrition is key. Stadium hash 421. Stadiums erupt when he scores, an emotional connection with fans worldwide. Moments of pure magic. Weightlifter hashtag hash 422. Functional training replicates game movements, enhancing on-pitch effectiveness. Training for reality. Microphone 423. Humble yet competitive, his mindset drives him to always improve. Never settling. Goal net 424. Penalty kicks are rehearsed relentlessly in training, honing technique. Practice underpins success. Movie camera 425. Media portrayals explore his journey from humble beginnings to global superstar. Inspiration for millions. 426. Muscle fiber studies reveal a rare combination ideal for football. Athletic perfection. Globe showing Europe Africa 427. Charitable work often quiet. Focus on children's health and education. Heart beyond football. Trophy 428. Champions League records testify to his unmatched elite performance. A record-breaking legend. Hashtag hash 429. Meditation and mindfulness reduce stress, enhancing focus and recovery. Mental balance is power. Bullseye 430. Penalty technique blends calm nose with precise execution, a formula for success. Master of the spot kick. 431. Imagine a chilly winter night in Madrid, the stadium packed to the brim, tens of thousands of fans holding their breath. Ronaldo steps up to take a crucial penalty in a tight Champions League knockout game. The air is thick with tension. The entire stadium goes silent, as if the world is holding its breath. Ronaldo's eyes lock on the ball, muscles tense but controlled. He takes a measured breath, visualizing the perfect strike. With a swift and deadly calm, his foot meets the ball, a flawless shot that whispers past the keeper's fingertips and nestles into the back of the net. The eruption is deafening. Ronaldo's face breaks into a fierce grin as teammates rush to engulf him in celebration. This moment is more than a goal. It's a demonstration of his ironclad nerve, born from years of relentless mental and physical preparation. 432. Behind every goal lies a mind honed for precision and tactical genius. Long before he ever touches a ball on match day, Ronaldo spends hours analyzing footage, his own and his opponent's. He studies defensive patterns, goalkeeper tendencies, and tactical formations like a grandmaster studying chess. This deep strategic preparation allows him to anticipate movements, create space, and exploit weaknesses, turning every match into a mental duel that he consistently wins. Weightlifter ## 433. Ronaldo's physical training regimen is a symphony of science and sweat, designed to sculpt the perfect athlete. At dawn, he hits the gym with an obsessive focus. Weights are lifted with meticulous form to build explosive strength. Plyometric drills hone his jumping ability, and sprint intervals sharpen his acceleration. His trainers use heart rate monitors, GPS trackers, and motion capture tech to measure every step, jump, and strike, ensuring that every microsecond of effort translates into peak performance on the pitch. Salad 434. His diet is no less disciplined. A meticulous balance of nutrients fuels every muscle fiber and sharpens every neuron. His meals emphasize lean proteins like grilled cod and chicken, complex carbs such as quinoa and sweet potatoes, and antioxidant-rich vegetables drizzled with olive oil. Hydration is carefully monitored, and sugar is a forbidden indulgence. Supplements tailored for joint health, recovery, and immunity complete this nutritional armor, turning his body into a high-performance machine. Movie camera 435. Off the field, Ronaldo's life has been captured in documentaries that reveal the man behind the myth, the relentless drive, the moments of doubt, and the rare glimpses of vulnerability. The 2015 documentary Ronaldo showcases his daily rituals, the ice baths, the grueling workouts, the tender interactions with his children. One scene is haunting, a private moment where he whispers, "Sometimes I wish I wasn't me," revealing the immense pressure beneath the superstar facade. Trophy 436. Over his Real Madrid career, Ronaldo scored 450 goals in 438 appearances, a record-breaking average that stunned even the harshest critics. Each goal was a testament to his deadly consistency, a blend of brute force, tactical awareness, and clinical precision. His trademark curling shots from outside the box, blistering runs behind defenses, and towering headers contributed to an unprecedented goal-scoring machine. Stadium #437. The Santiago Bernabeu Stadium transformed into his personal kingdom. Match days were electric, fans chanting CR7. CR7, as Ronaldo commanded the pitch. His legendary celebrations, culminating in the triumphant Su, leap and shout, became the rallying cry of an era, a sound that echoed through Spanish football and beyond. 438. Scientific studies reveal Ronaldo's extraordinary biomechanics. His fast-twitch muscle fibers give him explosive power. His vertical leap measures an astonishing 78 centimeters, rivaling elite NBA players. And his striking power can exceed 130 kilometers per hour. Reaction time tests showed him outperforming elite athletes from other sports, a true testament to his exceptional physical gifts coupled with relentless training. 439. Mental conditioning is just as vital. Ronaldo practices visualization techniques daily, mentally rehearsing shots, free kicks, and penalty scenarios. This mental simulation enhances his confidence and sharpens reflexes, allowing him to perform flawlessly under pressure, a skill that separates champion from May players. Goalnet 440. Free kicks became a signature weapon. From his early years of powerful, straightforward strikes to mastering the knuckleball technique, where the ball wobbles unpredictably in flight, Ronaldo's free kicks are a blend of physics and artistry, leaving goalkeepers grasping at shadows. Run a #441. Speed is his secret weapon. Sprinting at over 33 kilometers per hour, he consistently outpaces defenders with ease. His running technique is biomechanically optimized. Powerful hip flexors, explosive leg drive, and perfect stride length combine for unmatched acceleration and endurance, allowing him to make decisive runs that break games open. Man #Goal 442. Fatherhood transformed him profoundly. Videos of Ronaldo tenderly playing with his children reveal a man who, despite global fame, remains grounded by love and responsibility. The discipline and focus he shows on the pitch extend into his role as a devoted parent, balancing family life with the demands of superstardom. Bullseye 443. Penalty taking is a psychological battle Ronaldo has mastered. He studies goalkeepers' habits obsessively, watching for even the tiniest cues, eye movement, body posture, that betray dive direction. His calm demeanor and precision placement result in a penalty conversion rate of approximately 83%, one of the highest in history. Dancer 444. Every dribble and feint on the pitch is a performance crafted from childhood street football in Madeira. His early years playing barefoot on cobblestone streets shaped his footwork, balance, and creativity, blending raw passion with technique. These roots shine through in his elegant step-overs and unpredictable burst of speed. Gold Sports Medal 445. His clutch performances in finals are legendary. In 6 Champions League finals, Ronaldo scored 5 goals, often turning the tide of the game and carrying Real Madrid to victory. These moments, charged with pressure and expectation, highlight his status as one of the most fearsome competitors in football history. Globe showing Europe-Africa 446. Ronaldo's influence transcends sport. In countries like Indonesia, fans have created shrines in his honor. In Madeira, the airport bears his name, and worldwide, his image graces murals, classrooms, and gym walls, inspiring millions to dream big and work relentlessly. Mobile phone 447. Social media magnifies his global reach. With over 600 million followers across platforms, each post creates waves, whether gym selfies showcasing his discipline or candid family moments showing his humanity. Marketing experts quantify his influence in Ronaldo units, measuring impact in millions. Microphone 448. Despite immense fame, Ronaldo remains humble and focused. In interviews, he credits hard work, family support, and a relentless desire to improve for his success. "I am not the best because I say so," he once said. "I am the best because I work harder than anyone else." Stadium #449. His goal-scoring prowess at Real Madrid shattered records once thought untouchable. He became the club's all-time top scorer, surpassing legends like Raul and Alfredo Di Stefano. Each goal was a display of power, finesse, and tactical genius that defined an era. 450. Ronaldo's playing style uniquely blends technical skill, physicality, and tactical intelligence. His flair from street football mixes with rigorous professional training, creating a player equally at home dazzling with step-overs or bulldozing through defenses with raw speed. 451. Genetics and rigorous training synergize in his physique. Muscle biopsies reveal a rare balance of fast-twitch fibers for explosive power and slow-twitch fibers for endurance, a combination that allows Ronaldo to maintain elite performance into his late 30s. Salad 452. His nutrition is meticulously managed to optimize performance and recovery. His meals emphasize fresh fish, lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, and antioxidants, while avoiding processed sugars and unhealthy fats, allowing him to maintain energy and reduce inflammation. Chart with upward trend 453. Cutting-edge data analytics inform his training. Heart rate variability, muscle load, and sleep quality are monitored constantly, allowing trainers to adjust workload to prevent injury and maximize output. Bullseye 454. His penalty technique blends scientific analysis and mental composure. Ronaldo studies goalkeepers and develops strategies that combine deception and precision placement, resulting in an 83% success rate even under immense pressure. #455. flexibility, and injury prevention are pillars of his regimen. Daily yoga and Pilates sessions keep his muscles supple and resilient, helping him avoid injuries that plague many other athletes. Trophy 456. His 5 Ballon d'Or awards reflect sustained brilliance across different leagues and stages of his career. Each trophy symbolizes not just talent, but a relentless pursuit of excellence. 457. Visualization and mental rehearsal sharpen his performance under pressure. He mentally runs through scenarios, from perfect free kicks to penalty shootouts, allowing his body to respond instinctively in critical moments. Stadium #458. The Bernabeu remains a cathedral to his achievements. Even years after leaving, fans chant CR7 in reverence, echoing through the stands as a lasting tribute. Fire 459. His free kick mastery evolved from brute power to elegant precision. The signature knuckleball, where the ball wobbles unpredictably, is a result of ours perfecting strike technique, blending physics and flair. Run a #460. Speed and explosive power are key to his game. Ronaldo's sprint drills focus on explosive starts, helping him beat defenders in tight spaces. Man #Go 461. Ronaldo's role as a father inspires a commitment to legacy beyond football. His children keep him grounded and motivated, a source of joy and balance in his intense life. Bullseye 462. His mental toughness is legendary. In high-stakes games, he maintains focus, using breathing exercises and mental cues to block out distractions. Weightlifter #463. His gym routine mimics football movements, enhancing on-pitch explosiveness. Every rep trains muscle for sprinting, jumping, and shooting. 464. Scientists study his physiology to understand elite athleticism. His unique muscle composition and recovery rates offer insights into human performance limits. Goalnet 465. Ronaldo's aerial dominance is unmatched, with over 130 headed goals in his career. His timing, leap, and power combine for spectacular scoring. Globe showing Europe Africa 466. Globally, Ronaldo is more than an athlete. He's a symbol of hope and perseverance. His story from humble beginnings to superstardom inspires millions worldwide. Mobile phone 467. His social media engagement is unprecedented. Millions tune in daily to see his workouts, family moments, and motivational messages. Microphone 468. Off the pitch, Ronaldo emphasizes humility and gratitude. He credits his family, coaches, and fans for his success. Stadium #469. His goal-scoring record at Juventus helped transform the club's global brand. His arrival raised Serie A's profile worldwide. Running shirt with #470. Ronaldo's combination of street-style flair and professional polish defines his unique play. He is both artist and athlete. 497. Mental preparation enhances execution. Visualization powers success. Stadium #498. Bernabeu chants echo his legend. Enduring fan love. Fire 499. Free kicks are a blend of science and artistry. Unpredictable and precise. Football 500. Every goal, celebration, and triumph tell the story of a relentless pursuit of greatness. A man who, from a small island, rose to become a global footballing deity. Ronaldo's journey is not just about talent. It's about sacrifice, resilience, and an unbreakable will to be the best. Each moment on the pitch is a testament to years of sweat, discipline, and dreams that refuse to die. His legacy is written not only in trophies and record, but in the hearts of millions, inspired by his story of hope and excellence.